Hey everybody, and welcome to Mindset, Trend, and Trades, a new YouTube channel here to share my journey of trading and what I've learned over the past 5 years. So in this first video here, I'm just going to show kind of my top 2025 stocks that I've played for the majority of the year and that I've been watching for probably the past 5 years or so since the last bull run that we had in the end of 2020 to roughly the end of 2021. So, as you see here, this is a HIVE Digital Technologies. It's actually a Bitcoin miner. So I am a believer of Bitcoin in that Bitcoin is becoming more accepted currency asset across the world. Bitcoin reserves are popping up. States are accumulating. Wealth funds are accumulating. Hedge funds are accumulating. Rich people are accumulating Bitcoin, and these Bitcoin miners are 100% necessary for the Bitcoin network to survive and for these people who've invested trillions of dollars now into this market in order for it to be successful and remain safe. And so I really think that these Bitcoin miners are going to get a lot of love here in the next year or so as Bitcoin becomes even more adopted worldwide. So I just want to show you some of my technical analysis. This is a very pretty arrow here. Wouldn't that be nice? Right now it's sitting at a price of 379 USD, and if it comes back to the highs of 2020, it'll be sitting around $28. As you see, you think that'd be crazy, but it's done it in the past. It went from a lower price to that price, so you might say that's impossible, but charts don't lie. Things happen. What I've experienced, anything can happen. I've held this asset since here. I've been in and out, but yeah, you can see it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. It's been in this long trend channel now here, and I was really getting excited um, around, I guess, the beginning of this year when Donald Trump became president. They were talking about crypto and Bitcoin and things. So I was like, oh wow, it's hitting the bottom of this trend here. It's likely going to go to the top. As you see, it has a touch on the top, has these nice touches on the bottom. This heart line of the trend has been touched and respected. So I thought, wow, this could be a great time to buy. So I ended up loading up a lot early this year when Donald Trump took the presidency. Um, but yeah, you never know what's going to happen. I went through like a 50, 45% downturn. And I think that scared a lot of the people out for the hype of the Bitcoin and Bitcoin miners. But if you're paying attention, what's happened over the last is on the weekly, 2 weeks. We had a test, and a huge breakthrough. And this is very bullish in my opinion. Just my opinion, not financial advice, but we had this nice, it was getting a little bit out of hand. Slow down some of this oscillating movement down here and just relax. So I think that maybe we come back down and test this trend line again if we're lucky. But this is a really, I do hold a lot right now. So um, I'm willing to stay in it for the long haul because I believe, as I spoke at the beginning, I believe in Bitcoin and the miners and in the network. And I believe in this company. They've expanded. They're doing good things. They're one of the cheapest um, operating miners. Like they're very strict with their costs and their balance sheet. And I just believe if you do some of your own due diligence and you watch some other YouTubers, you'll see that Hive is a very good company. They're worldwide. So, but I like reading the charts. Um, and this, you can see here, lower high, made some lower lows, lower low. But if you zoom in here, maybe let's go to the daily. You can see it's been kind of reversing the trend. We put in this low, but then we got a high and a low and a higher high and a higher low and then a higher high from this high and higher low from this low and then we got a higher high and then we got a higher low from this low, and after that you hit this channel one more time. They tested it here, couldn't do it. They came down here and they tested it again and then broke through on the daily. And I bought some more on this day here when this candle was going up because I'm like, wow, it broke it. I'll either set my stop here at this line at $3 or I'll watch it ride back to the heart line of this channel. I think it'll probably go to 550. Or where's the next resistance? Maybe these two tops here, this one and this one, at 455. So maybe I'll put 455 as a level, and then these two higher tops at about 550. And 550 correlates with this heart line. So maybe this 550 and October 8th, 2025, if you look down, it shows you the date down here. So that would be kind of cool if, you get the test of those two higher tops and the test as heart line at 550. That would be, a chart. You'll notice things like that if you move the charts long enough. So yeah, I mean, it's maybe a little risky to entry here, but I see it going much higher in the long run if you're willing to hold. Sure, get a better entry, and I'll notify if it comes down here. But this is my probably top pick for the remainder of 2025. There are other miners here I'm watching in my watch list, as you see, and I'll do videos on them as well. But I just want to dip my feet into the content creation here. It's my first video, so let me know what you guys think. If you want to see my opinion on other stocks, look in the comments. But I mainly follow these Bitcoin miners as they return crazy capital, and if you can play it right, have the right mindset, and trade. The key thing is trading, and I've learned that now for the past 5 years. If you're a long-term holder, it's not looking good for you, right? You could have bought way back here and held it all the way down, So the key is trading. Manage your risk, identify patterns, identify levels, and it's kind of what we need to do. So let me know what you guys think again, and yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you made it this far. We'll see you guys on another one.